Welcome to your Dayliens, your daily aliens. Today it is just me. I kicked Sienna out because she's a stinky, stinky girl. She's always making it stinky.
What?
We banished her. We banished.
No, it's because my teeth are fine and yours are whack. Just kidding, I got some crooked teeth in the bottom row.
But nowhere near what mine look like. Today we're going to be talking about my teeth.
Just so you know, the battery's low.
Seriously? Yeah. We're going to talk about what has happened in the past, what is happening right now, and what will happen in the future. The future of my teeth. So yeah, we're going to take you guys on this journey with me. You've seen one dentist vlog already, and hopefully you'll see more in the future. So let's start back. Let's go back in time. So I had not gone to the dentist for a long time because, I don't know, my parents did not take us that often anymore after we moved out of Toronto and we're not close to our dentist anymore. Yeah, so we didn't go, and you know, I had my cavity on the right side of my mouth fall out, and then surprise, surprise, ended up with a infection, because you know that's what happens when half of your tooth is missing. So I just did the absolute bare minimum, which shame on me for that, and I just got like antibiotics to get rid of the infection, and that was that. But then later on, my filling on my left side fell out, so again I had like half of a tooth, but I didn't get like a noticeable infection. This one on my right side, like I had toothaches and it was causing me pain, but on my left side I didn't feel anything apart from having only half of a tooth. I felt that, but it didn't cause me like pain or anything, so I'm like, whatever, I'd rather spend like $1,000 on something else. I don't need to fix like half my tooth, which is a very stupid thought process, but younger me thought that made more sense. But I mean, like, I was only working a part-time job. I didn't have a lot of money or anything like that, so I can kind of understand it. Not like I had health insurance or, you know, my parents weren't gonna help me pay for it. But anyway, so I go on. This past March, right as we went to lockdown in Canada, where I live, I got another infection. And this time, like, it was bad. Like, I was in so much pain. So, you know, we're in lockdown, everything's closed. I have to just call somewhere, so I have to find this like random place to do an emergency root canal for me, and I won't go into too much detail. It was awful. They was jabbing me, they were cutting my stuff up. It was not a good time. They didn't use enough freezing, so I felt everything, and because I hadn't been in the dentist for so long, I didn't know that you were supposed to feel nothing at all. So I was like, oh, how do people do this? Like this hurts, and like my hands, like I'm pretty sure I was in visible pain because I was clenching my fist the whole time. Oh my goodness, like it was a horrible, horrible experience, and I had to go completely by myself because everything was on lockdown. But that's the short version, okay? So they did that, they just kind of hollowed my tooth out, stuffed a filling in there. So now my tooth is like super paper thin, right? So, which means the stability of my tooth is not that great. Luckily, so far it hasn't cracked, but that happened. Then fast forward a few more months, you know, I'm like, you know what? I wanna straighten my teeth. So I was looking online at like dentist videos and like anything related to straightening your teeth. And I was so sure veneers were the way to go. I thought veneers were the wave, baby. I thought them things were the wave, but I don't think I really understood what veneers were. Like I had it all mixed up, I didn't really know. It's just like, you know, they have to like shave down all of your teeth. And I was like, no, like I think only some of them, but no one was home. So anyways, we realized that, oh, I just need to make my teeth straight. I don't want braces, so Invisalign. So I went to the Invisalign website, I booked a consultation, they referred me to this place that's honestly pretty close to where I live right now, And I went there, they did the consultation. Everyone was so nice. So they kind of walked me through that process, how much just the Invisalign would cost, what my teeth would look like by the end of it. And I had some other like cosmetic changes I wanted to make to my incisors, which I'll talk about later on. Yeah, so they took me through that. And then they said, before we can start you on Invisalign though, we have to make sure your teeth are in the healthiest condition, which is honestly because I let my teeth go for all those years. My first concern is the health and longevity of my teeth, right? So before I even think about straightening them out, I want to make sure that they're healthy enough that they won't just all fall out of my face after I've spent thousands of dollars straightening them. So like, yeah, please, like, let me know everything I have to do because I want to do the most I can before starting this process. So I had to get some fillings did. So we started with the fillings on my right side. I had 3 on my right. After they had done that, I had went and I had to get the half tooth that was on my left side taken out because she was not able to be saved. So I have this gap here. They put a bone graft in it. So after my Invisalign, then I'll put a crown there. Then I went back and did the cavities on my left side, which you guys hopefully have seen the vlog of that. So in between all of this, I had to go to the wisdom teeth man. Do you know what you call the wisdom teeth?
Orthodontist?
Yeah. I had to go, I was about to say wisdom teeth man again. I had to go to an orthodontist and check out my wisdom teeth because, you know, my bottom row and my top row too a bit is very crowded. So I can't be separating my teeth when my wisdom teeth are blocking them and just pushing them back in whence they came. So I had to go, I keep wanting to say wisdom teeth man. So I had to go to an orthodontist. No, he looked at my wisdom teeth, told me what's what, but I ran into a little bit of a hiccup. I'm pretty sure it's the one on my left side, but it could be my right, but I know for sure it's on my lower. What side, I honestly don't remember. But it looks like my wisdom tooth is sitting right on the nerve that runs along your lower jaw. So basically, if they just remove the tooth and it is sitting on the nerve, I could end up with nerve damage and lose all the feeling in my lower jaw, which is something I would very much like to avoid. So if that is the case, they would have to remove the top half of the tooth and then the bottom half of the tooth would slowly worm its way through the hole that the top part came out of. But that would take probably up to a year, so for a year I'd have to go to like regular appointments to see where that little tooth chunk is at. But if my wisdom tooth is not on the nerve, they can proceed as normal and remove it as they would any other tooth. So I have to wait and see. So yesterday I went to get the 3D image so they could see exactly where the tooth is in place with the nerve, but that's gonna take me like 10 days to get a response back to see my results, so waiting on that. But my next thing that we are doing is we're getting a crown on this janky tooth, the one that I went to the bush doctor for. Yeah, so it's a 2-part process. What are the 2 parts? I don't know. I'm gonna ask my dentist when I see him. But I know I have to do 1 part and they put in like a temporary tooth, and then 2 weeks later I come in for the next part and they put in my actual crown. So that's that. Now after that is done, after my wisdom teeth are done, then I can start the Invisalign process, which I think for me is going to take like up to a year to finish. After my Invisalign is done, then I will be getting 3 more crowns. You know, I'm going to come closer right now and explain it to you, okay? Hold on 1 second. So, now I'm going to explain to you what crowns I'll be getting. So, first, the one that I'm getting next. Sorry, I forgot how to speak English. This one right here.
This tooth?
Mm-hmm. This one right here.
Is it already filled?
That's the one where I went to end of March last year, and they kind of just hollowed it out and filled it. That one, since it's very paper thin, they gotta crown it, okay? Because the stability of the tooth is bad, and it could honestly just shatter into pieces. Now, you see my empty space here?
Angle, you can see. It's empty.
I need a crown there because I can't chew that well. Now, for my incisors, you see I have a little fang, right? She's cute, she's sassy, a little bit fun, a little bit spunky, a little bit quirky. When I was younger, I honestly hated her, but now I love her. She's a part of me, part of my personality. But she's a little bit tiny, because you know size does matter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a crown in the shape of a little fang, because I think that would be cute and it's pretty on brand. But now this incisor, my dentist also said, is under size 2, so I'm probably just gonna put a fang so I can be a little symmetrical baby. So that's it for my teeth. I'm gonna back up and do a little outro there. Like I said, so that's it. Once the crowns are done, after my Invisalign, my teeth will be straight, beautiful, and hopefully very white. But you guys will come along for the journey. I'll show you as much as I absolutely can, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!